Somebody in my comment section asked for a beginner's guide on Conquer, because he said he looked for one, but he couldn't find a new one. All of them are old. So I'm gonna try to make one for him. So I made this account, beginner's guide. It's a pirate. So basically the main thing that you want to do at the start of every game is first go in your benefits, claim your daily sign-in pack. You'll have a bunch of random stuff in here. You can either just like read them all to get some like extra study points, or just drop them all. I'm gonna drop them all. So open daily sign-in pack. You can get a lot of things from this. You can even get 300 minutes of XP, which will pretty much instantly get you to level like 40. Can't use this until you're first reborn, level 110, so. And if you want, like, you can even just remaking accounts until you get 300 minutes XP. So you pretty much just start off at level 40. You pretty much just follow this main quest line all the way up until level like 40 or so. And I have a whole video of me leveling up a new character on my channel. It's the most viewed video on my channel. So if you want to see how to do that, just go there. But I'm going to show you just some of the beginner things. Alright, this is like a complete beginner's guide for like somebody who's never played before, or is a returning player from a long time ago. So to compose stuff, you go down to this forge option right here, composing, and this is where you put your equipment. You just click on it, and this is where you put your plus stones, just right here. You just click them and then combine. I don't recommend ever quit composing, because it's pretty much, it's not an actual scam, but you'll lose more than you'll win. So it's not really worth doing. As you see in this foraging menu, there's a lot of different stuff you can do. Upgrade. This is where you level up the level of your equipment. So say you have this level 1 sword, and you want to level up to level 10 or level 5. You put meteors here, and that'll level up your gear for you. Alright, so I'll log on my main character, because there's some things I won't be able to show you on a brand new character. Like, so in the forging menu, you can also upgrade the quality of your equipment. So you put in, like, say you have elite gear and you want to upgrade it to super, you'd have to use Dragon Balls, which is, I got them right here. See? So upgrade quality. You click on the elite equipment you want to upgrade, and then you click on the Dragon Ball. It takes 5 to upgrade to super. Right, so the next thing, embedding. So I'm going to go to my main character for this as well. This is where you put sockets into your equipment. So for a weapon, it would take 1 DB for the first socket and 5 Dragon Balls for the 5th socket. For weapons. For armor, it takes these. It takes 1 tough drill, but it's not a 100% chance to get it, or 7 star drills, and it makes it a 100% chance. And you get star drills from using tough drills, and if you fail the tough drill, you'll get a star drill. Alright, so also at the composing section, you can compose your mount here. If you get more than, like, you put your main mount here, and then you put plus mounts right here to upgrade your mount level. So in the gem embedding, this is where you put gems in your equipment that you've socketed from doing this. And you just put them in there, put the 2 gems. You got it. Alright, for talismans, it's a little bit different. right here, you get your talisman, and instead of socketing with Dragon Balls or Tough Drills, you have to use Elite, Super, Unique, or Refined equipment, and each of them will give you a different amount of progress. You need 8,000 progress. 8 super weapons will get you 1 socket. So Anima. Anima isn't really a beginner thing. You don't really need to know about this until you're second reborn, pretty much full plus 12. But I'll show you what Anima is. This is Anima. Super expensive. Just this one Anima is 1,280 CPs. If you go to the CP bound, or the CP shopping mall, right here, a P12 is 10,000. And if you go to something like, oh, he's not online. Alright, none of the top characters are online right now, so I can't really show you, but it goes all the way up to P18. This is how you'd embed it. Just like that. And this is for gambling Anima. Here, I'll do one. The low level one. P3. Go Anima, upgrade, click it. Oh, you need 2. For forging, you need 1. Yeah, well, anyways, for upgrading Anima, you'd put 2 P3s, and you'd have a chance to get a P4, a P5, possibly even a P11, but this is super rare. Or you lose it. Disassemble, this is where you can obviously disassemble your Animas. So 2 P3s will make a P2, 2 P2s would make 4 P1s. Forging. So, a 45% chance of failure, 55% chance of success. I don't know how accurate that is. I feel like every time you do this, you're just kind of bound not to get it, but I don't know. 45% chance. It doesn't seem very accurate to me from experience, but we managed to get on that one. So that's pretty much everything you can know about Anima. They give you extra bonuses. You can see at the bottom right there. It gives you final P attack, final M attack, minus P damage, minus M damage, and 16% of your 16% bonus attribute, and gives you battle power. Why do I have an extra 500 HP? Huh? Usually I don't have this much HP. I don't know what happened. Anyways. So, gem composing. You don't really have to use this. But you put... Here, I can actually show you guys this. Okay. You see, I have 15 moon gems. Put them in here. Compose. 15 of them will make a refined one. So, boom, got a refined one. And then you'd need 15 refined moon gems to make a super moon gem. It's not really worth doing. It's not really worth doing this really now these days, but it's an option if you want to do that, I guess. So purify, stabilize, refine, and refine, stabilize. This is where you put the souls in your gear. So I'll show. Let's see. This is what a soul is. It's one of these. Usually these boots don't look like this, right? It'd be like normal, and you'd put refine or and you put souls to add extra stats to those gear. Then once you and that doing souls would cost me gears, depending on what P level those souls are. And with those souls, you stabilize them with permanent stones. I don't have any right now. These. There's normal permanent stones, which gives 10 stabilization points, and big permanent stones, which gives 100. So here's refineries. So refineries, that green text you see, level 5 detox, 10 days. These are temporary, by the way, unless you stabilize them with permanent stones. See when they're permanent? You see the green, the bright green, it says level 5 critical strike plus 6% permanent. That's what it looks like, but see right here, that is temporary, meaning 10 days. So anyways, you put them in here, click refine. I'm not going to do this because mine's higher level. You can also use permanent stones to stabilize them. Right now, blessing and enchanting. This is where you put -7 on your gear. That's the orange text right above the enchanted HP. And this is something that all characters should try to get. See right here, blessed 57%. That means enemies are going to do 57% less damage to you than they normally would. And you get those, or you have to use tortoise gems, super tortoise gems, which you can get them from the bound mall if you save up your bound CPs. Right here, 780 bound CPs each. And the max is 7% on all your gear, except for your talismans. You can only be -1, -1, -1, but none on your wings. You can also get -1 on your talismans, your weapon accessories, and your mount. So enchanted. This is the enchanted HP 255. They actually recently changed it where, here I'll show you. Enchant. See, right now this backsword is 4 HP. I'll have to repair it. Alright, this backsword is 4 HP enchanted. So you put in a gem, and it'll give you 1 or 2 extra HP on that. See, 5. 7, I'll give you 2. It used to reset the enchanted HP each time, but now, and you'd have to use super dragon gems to get 255, but now you can just keep on putting normal gems into it to upgrade the amount of HP. Alright, temper. The perfection system, it's a little hard to understand at first, but once you understand, it's pretty easy. So the perfection system, it adds a bunch of extra effects. You don't really need to know what all these are. Main ones are up here. Bonus effects. The max level of perfection is 648, which would make all your items crown 9, like my headgear right here. There's something you can do though. You can see, if you were to add up all my perfection, it's not going to add up to 391, because these weapons, I'm not even using the perfection level of these weapons. If you put a higher perfection item in your alternate equipment, it counts towards your main perfection. So right here I have a 9 crown backsword. So a backsword counts as a 2-hand weapon, so it counts for 108 perfection levels. A normal 9 crown would be 54 perfection levels. And yeah, you can put it in your alternate equipment and it counts towards your main perfection. To be able to temper items with perfection, you need to be full super gear, which you can pretty much get just from following the main quest line. You can see how I did that on that one video that I have on my channel called Leveling Up a New Character. But if you have super on all your gear, then you can temper your equipment with perfection. This is where you can clear your profession if you want. I don't recommend ever really doing this. And transferring ownership, if you're selling your gear and you want to transfer it to a friend or to somebody that's buying it, this is where you do it. Exchange. This costs 1,000 CPs. Let's say you have. I don't think I have anything I can really show for this, but let's say you have a 9 crown ninja headgear, and you have just a normal super ninja headgear. You can switch it from that headgear over to this one for 1,000 CPs. And it can also go in between classes too. See right here? A warrior helmet and a ninja head. You can go in between classes as long as it's the same slot. Signature. Once you're 9 moon, you can put a signature. That's the blue text all the way at the very bottom. See, mine says dual on YT. See, it says that for all my gears except for this one because it's not 9 moon. Because like I said, I don't upgrade these anymore because I have this. So melting. You'll use melting not very much as a new player, but there is a quest that you get from this person right here, melting function, or I think it's actually the waxing oven right here, and that'll show you how to do melting stuff. And you also melt a lot with runes, which I'll show you later. So relics are, I'm still not super, like I don't know a lot about relics, but this is my relic. And basically it just adds extra points for your gear. In terms of upgrading them, I don't really know, but you'll get a lot of them from once you're second reborn and you do Deity Land. You'll get a lot of them, and you can upgrade them on your own for like millions, or it costs millions of gold to upgrade them. You decompose them for these relic crystals, and that's how you repair these. See, mine's at 54 to 56. I find my relic crystals. I right click the relic crystal, repair my relic. See, it's going to cost 2. And there, now it's fully repaired. Alright, now time for the status. So, this is where I see a bunch of information about your character. So right here, your name, your level, what class you are. If you hover over it, it'll show you number 3. Oh, what the heck? Number 3. I guess somebody transferred. I was number 4. Cool. Oh, that's how I'm getting extra 500 HP. Okay. I was like, why do I have 500 extra HP? Anyways. Here's your PK points. If you're married or not. Your guild. Title. If you win Elite PK or Team PK, this is where you'll get your title. You can put it there. Your region. I'm from Canada, but there's a bunch of different ones. This is your prestige score. Seems right here. That's what number 3. Your attribute points. You can have 900 total, right? Yeah, you can have 900 total. Strength, that'll up your attack. Agility, it's speed, so if you hover over this, right here it says speed 36 under the level of the equipment. If I didn't have these attribute points at 36, I won't be able to equip this piece of gear. Vitality, that's your HP. This gives a lot of HP. Spirit, that'll be your mana, which is this blue one right here. here, this is where you see all your gear and all the stats for your gear. Alternate equipment I already showed. Like you can click this just to switch in between your alternate and your normal ones. So say for auto hunting, you don't want to use your main gear because it'll cost a lot to repair. You can put a bunch of newbie gear, which is what I did. These are your skills. Your magic, your XP skills. These are your proficiencies. They go up to level 20. For leveling up your proficiency, you get bonuses now. So at level 20, see for my cross sabers, I'm getting 8% attack. It says 18, but that's because I have a rune that I'll show you later. So this is the subclasses. You get a bunch of extra attributes from here. See, for getting it fixed, you'll get crit strike, skill crit strike, immunity, pen, detox, P attack, M attack, and HP. Max level was 9. Inner power, another thing just to get more stats. You won't be really knowing about this until Second Reborn. Same with, I think she's First Reborn, right? I think she's First Reborn. Yeah. She's First Reborn, Inner Power is second. I think Jang is Second Reborn. Yeah, but Jang is Second Reborn. But it's not really beginner stuff, but you can click here to see all your skills that you can put on your hotbar. Since this is a beginner guide, I'm going to go over the more like obvious stuff. So up here, what are all these buttons? Auto, this is for auto hunting. If you're a new player, you probably won't have these options. If you're a new player, you won't have this middle option, which is auto pick, so you can automatically pick up stuff like Dragon Balls, super items, meteors, silver if you want. If you're a new player, you won't have this. You have to be VIP level 4. As you see over here. So early, this is where you can get a bunch of stuff that'll help you just like level up, like XP balls, XP pots, meteors, and you just claim these as you go. Wardrobe, so this is where all your garments, your mounts, wings, titles, pretty much the appearance of your character. These also give extra attributes. See right here, depending on the amount of them you collect, the more like different attributes and stuff you'll gain. Same with mounts. Wings, they don't give any extra attributes, but it just change how your character looks. Title, all different titles, nothing, just changes what pops up right here above your character. Hairstyle, obviously. Avatar, that's just when you hover over your character, the little image that shows. So rankings, this is how you see the top players on the prestige board. See, if you want to see, this is the highest prestige score character on the server. My main is number 3, the top 3rd Trojan, and rank 23 on the server of all time. Page center, this is for poker stuff. I don't do anything with this. Challenge, this is for inner power. Like I said, at Second Reborn, that's when you'll start doing this stuff. Bounty Hall. So I'm not sure the level you unlock Bounty Hall. I think it must be probably Second Reborn, but you can access it from here, or you can go over to this NPC. I think it automatically brings you over here. Go to Bounty Hall, except this is, say, for this quest, it says kill 10 evil strikers. Where to find those evil strikers, you just click on him, and right here there'll be a second option that says go kill monsters, and it'll bring you to them. Slot, this is for gambling. Don't gamble CPs or gold. So under this will give you a bunch of tips on how to upgrade your prestige score. Treasures. If you want to do lottery, it's right here. You need 3 of these lottery tickets. I don't think I have 3, but I think I have 1. Or maybe I don't. Oh yeah, I do. You need 3 of these to do lottery at once. Melter, already showed that. Fiend Lair, this is pretty much anime gambling again. Treasure Hunt, this is for quests. I'm not sure why this is still in the game. This quest already happened, but maybe they'll add more stuff to it eventually. Benefit card, I believe they removed this already, but I think it's just bugged. I'm just showing here still. Hero Gathering. So this is something new they added, like just like this month, pretty much. And you have 10 challenges, and they replenish every 30 minutes. You can fight these bots. I believe you probably have to be second reborn. I'm assuming just because of the battle power of all of them. You might be able to do it at first reborn. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, it takes 2 hours for them to replenish, but you kill them and you get these points. They can go on the ranking board. And at the end of the week, you'll get these rewards based on what place you were. And you get these victory packs, which can drop stuff. These Ivory Jade fragments. It can also drop all of Jade fragments, all of Jades, Ivory Jades, Bloody Jades, and Bloody Jade fragments. It can also drop potency points and chi points. So it's usually worth to do them every day. Trade House, you don't really know what this is. I don't think anybody actually uses it. Alright, so on to the guild. Now, if you're not in the guild, this is where you find one or create one. You need 10 mil to make one, and you have to have your nobility rank, which is up here, to at least Countess, which is 200 million donated in gold. You can also donate bound CPs, but this is where you join one. This is my guild here. Join. Now I'm in the guild. So here you can see all the members. This is for upgrading your guild. The guild store. Events. Your allies and your enemies. The top 10 guilds on the server. And for Guild War and Capture the Flag, you can get extra buffs by upgrading these. You click this hourglass to view the different characters that you want to see if you want to see their gear. You just hover over them, click here for chi, here for progress. Right here for runes. I'll show that again. Twisted Note, this is every class has a this is their awakening thing. So right here, say you see like what kind of stuff, what kind of attributes they're getting from their awakening. On my Trojan, right here you see the weapon archives. So down here, back again, items. This is where your bag, Quests, this is all your quests. Trade, if you want to trade stuff, let's say this is gold, which is this one right here. And this is CPs, which is this one right here. Confirm, accept, accept. Now I have 10k gold on here. Team, if you want to do events with people, you make a team, invite, confirm. You see their things right here. Arena. This is where you go do, this is like one of your main things that you want to be doing every day. Even at a low level like this. You have to be level 40 though. Because you get a lot of different rewards from this. Early you can get a lot of plus stones, sashes, plus steeds, mystery fruits. A lot of stuff you'll get from here. So right here, this is all the different modes that you have. Capture means you can't attack anybody. PK, if I was in a PK area, I would be able to attack. Peace, you can't PK anybody, only monsters. Team, everybody except for your teammates. Revenge, this is against like people who've killed you already or end enemies. Guild, everybody except for your guild members and your friends. Social, this is where you'll have your union. You can just pledge to any of them, but you have to be a guild leader. Clan, this isn't really for noobs, it's for like the top tier players. Your friends, click make a friend, click on them, and a little notification pops up down here, click it, accept, there, now you got a friend. Enemies, if somebody kills you, this is where they're gonna pop up. Partner, this is for trade partner, and this makes it so they can trade locked gear towards you. And mentor, you always want to get a mentor early. You just click this. There. Now I'm getting 100 free battle power just from having my main character as my mentor. So the final thing I'm going to talk about for this beginner's guide is runes. So these are very important things that you won't need to know early, but later on you're gonna want to make sure you're doing this, because they give a bunch of different stats like increased damage to bosses. It'll help you with your dailies. Stuff like here, sharpness, that gives me 10% extra damage when I'm using one-handed weapons. Stuff like healer, every time I use a potion, it ups that potion to 200%, and it doubles that potion usage, or triples, I believe. Right here, if I use these potions, it's 10,000 HP. Using one will give me 30,000, I believe, or it might be 20,000, whatever. So you'll get these first runes when you get Second Reborn, I believe. That's when you'll first get your first red and blue rune. If you don't get them, you can always just get them from the arena store. Oh, right here, blue rune and red rune. Oh yeah, also a little thing about the arena is you'll get arena points, and that's how you'll buy all these. You can only get a certain amount a day, and once your champion points run out, they'll get turned into lucky champion points, which are these, which it'll turn your store into this, where these are the only things I can buy. Cheap pills, meditation packs, pots, chi points, and protection, like jank stuff. Alright, and that's pretty much the beginner's guide to this game. Like I said, I have a couple videos of me leveling up a character. I can show you some of the beginner ways to level up. I'm not going to show that in this video because I think this video is already going to be long enough. And this is more focusing on like the brand new stuff, or like the beginner stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching.